Hello everybody! It's Christy with Off the Grid Streets. Today I'm joining in on a collaboration that's all about books. Mommy and Mia Homeschool Chronicles came up with this wonderful idea, so I had to join in. As an English major, I love to read. It's one of my favorite things to do. This was super exciting for me, and I can't wait to share all of the questions that I have to answer with you. There's 15 questions that I was given to answer, and I decided to put them into my jar of questions. I'm just going to pull them out one by one and answer them. First question: why do you love books? They take you away. You can experience things you never could experience or haven't been able to experience. They inspire you to want to experience things that you could have never dreamed of. Next question: where is your favorite place to read? In my bed. My favorite place to read is in my bed. Next question: who is your favorite author? I have a few favorite authors. George Orwell is my first. I started reading George Orwell in high school. We were asked to choose a book as a class, and our class chose 1984 by George Orwell. The book sparked interest in me. Agatha Christie is my second. Her books are awesome. I love her mysteries, and they just take you back to a time we don't live in anymore. It's a nice break from reality. J.K. Rowling is going to be my third favorite. Her books, the Harry Potter collection, as a teenager, they were my escape. I could just go home and pick up one of the Harry Potter books, and as I got older and I learned what her background was, it was very inspiring. Next question: if you could gift one book, what would it be? The book that I would gift is The Pursuit of God. My mother-in-law blessed us with this book shortly after our first child was born. I've dabbled in it, but it is a devotional, and it's something that I definitely want to get back into. I'm hoping to read it before I gift it to somebody, but this is the book that I would gift. Next question: how many books have you read in 2018? If I'm going to be honest, I have not read any books this year. We are in April. I want to get back into it. This collaboration has super inspired me, so hopefully that number will be a lot higher by the end of 2018. Okay, next question: what is your favorite genre? The old mystery novels, Agatha Christie stories started to draw me in. So that is definitely an interest of mine now, and I'd love to read all of them. So that is going to be a goal. And I also like the Bible study books, the self-help books. That's what I like to read. Next question: how many books do you currently have checked out from the library? Again, 0. I'm not proud of it, but we have 0 books checked out from the library right now. We just moved off the grid from Tucson, Arizona. Now there, we would have about 20 to 30 books out, and they're always children books. I never got books for myself, but I hope that I can change that now that I'm starting to get back into reading. For now, we have no books out from the library, but we will. Next question: how many books do you have on your wish list? I don't have a wish list of books. I definitely want to look into starting that. Watching some of the other collaboration videos that were done for this, they mentioned an online wish list. I would love to become a part of something like that. A wish list sounds really nice. Next question: how many books do you read at once? I have always been a one at a time girl. And now, again, after watching some of the collabs and seeing what some of the other ladies have said that they are doing, I am going to try to do a couple of different books. I think I'm going to try to commit to read a little bit of each book, either every day or once a day, one book another day. Next question: share books on your reading list. After going through my books and seeing what I have available, I have some great material. The books that I have on my reading list: The Pursuit of God by A.W. Tozer, The Power of a Praying Parent, I really want to get into this book. I was gifted this book, and I really want to get into this book because I believe in prayer. I believe that God hears you. I believe that He listens and He answers prayers. And I know He loves our children more than we do. So I definitely want to read this book. And the other book that I want to get into, Shepherding a Child's Heart by Ted Tripp. This one I have dabbled in. I have actually used it as a resource many times when I was struggling with parenting or had questions and needed some guidance and didn't really have anywhere else to go. Again, my mother-in-law blessed us with this book after Tristan was born. So I'd really like to read it thoroughly from beginning to end with my husband so that we can shepherd our children's hearts. And then the next book, again, watching one of the collaboration videos in this playlist that I will have linked below, one of the mamas were talking about a family read aloud they do, and I really love that idea. We've really started reading a lot more as a family, and I like the idea of a consistent read. And I've always loved read alouds. My mom used to read to us when we were younger. She read us the Narnia Chronicles, and I want to start that tradition with my children. And Harry Potter is one of the books that I really love, and I think it would be great to start reading with Tristan. And I know Tegan would love to listen to us read as well. Next question. Do you prefer books or ebooks? I prefer books. I have dabbled in ebooks. I read The Love Dare on an ebook. That was a blessing to be able to have that on my phone. I could read it whenever I found time. It was always with me. So I do like the idea of ebooks. I like having that availability. But there's nothing like holding a book in your hand and flipping the pages. And there's just something about that feeling that you just can't get with an ebook. Next question. How many books do you own? So this was an exciting question. It made me go through and count all of our books. We did have to downsize our books a lot when we downsized into the RV, which was really hard to do. But we actually still have a significant amount of books. Our total came out to 138 books. So that makes me really excited. I know it's not that many. I know it's not as many of the other people have. But once we start building a home, we're going to build our libraries back up again, and I hope that number will just go up. So I'm going to show you guys the collection that we have. I'll show you their bookshelf and some pictures of my collection so that you can kind of see visually what we have. Here is the kids' bookshelf. These are their books that we did keep. When we build our house, we will grow a new library for the children and for myself. Next question. What time is your best reading time? My best reading time was always right before bed. I think that is because my mom would read to us the Narnia Chronicles right before bed. And we would always read in our bed, so ironically that's my favorite place to read. Next question. Share your top 3 books that you've read in 2018. Again, I have not read any books in 2018. The top 3 books though that I want to make sure that I read are The Shepherding a Child's Heart, The Power of a Praying Parent, the devotional classic, The Pursuit of God. Those are my top 3 for me that I want to make sure that I read this year. Final question. How many times in a month do you visit your library? We visit our library at least once a weekend. I would go once a week with the kids on Friday or Saturday, so that's how often we go. That's all the questions. I super loved doing this collab. I just want to thank Ingrid over at Mommy and Mia Homeschool Chronicles for creating this collab and inviting me to take part. I think it is a great idea, and I hope that it inspires other people to pick those books back up. Hope you guys enjoyed. And definitely check out all the other videos on the playlist. I will have the playlist linked in the description below. I also have Mommy and Mia's Homeschool Chronicles link below as well, so make sure you go and you check out her channel. If you liked this video, check out Ingrid's video over at Mommy and Mia's Homeschool Chronicles. And make sure you hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys. See you next time.